Okay, so welcome to Purpose Black Belt 2.0. My name is Mark Walsh. So this year we've changed it a little bit. We had great success last year. People got on really well with it. You'll see the referral quotes, no doubt. But what we found was the people that benefited most on the whole were trainers, coaches, consultants, yoga teachers, dance teachers, movement practitioners. And it's kind of obvious why. Like, these were the people whose industries I understood best. So I was able to really speak to their concerns, as were the other guest trainers, right? So we thought, okay, why don't we niche in? Niching is one of the things we teach in marketing. So we've niched in, and you'll see two lots of videos. You'll have all the content from last year. All that content is still there. If you're not one of those groups of people, you're still welcome on this course. You might not be. That's all for you. And then this year, we've added some extra videos, about 20 extra videos, specifically for trainers, coaches, yoga teachers. I've been talking to all my yoga teacher friends till late last night to get their perspectives, who run studios and do courses. Obviously, I'm a coach. I know loads of coaches, so I've really been talking to them about how this specifically applies in those industries. So if, say, you're not a coach, you can just skip the videos and say, like, there'll be one niching for coaches, for example. You can just skip that if you're not a coach, or if you're a yoga teacher or one of the other professions. So yeah, I think this year it's gonna be much better this year. It was good last year, but it's gonna be much better because we're in our second time. Catherine did a great job organising it last year. The vast majority of the people said it was more than worth the money and benefited fantastically. The only ones that didn't were the ones that sort of didn't dive in and do the work, I would say. So again, I reiterate how important it is to do the exercise. We're gonna be a bit more gentle this year. We kind of overdid a bit of the yellow belt personal growth last year, so I think we're going to give you a week off this year at some point. We've learned from that mistake. It kind of was a bit too good. It worked a bit too well. So we've calmed it down a little bit, given you a week off, made a few more exercises more optional rather than like you have to do everything. You can if you want. Yeah, so extra stuff, more experienced staff. We've really figured out who are the best guest trainers, added a couple of new ones specifically around yoga and coaching. What else? Just it's going to be awesome because it was good last year, so I don't see why it shouldn't be even better this year. Now we're experienced with it. The key things we found last year: community engagement, that was massive. Like, people that did a lot of the Facebook group that are on there daily, they got the most from it. That really worked. People that liked the form, that's definitely was a good thing, worth doing. A lot of people said that was important to them. Daily meditation, obviously powerful. The small groups, really make the most of your small groups. Again, the people that use their small groups well, I think they just got a lot more from the course. Yeah, dive into the yellow belt section. Don't get caught in it. Almost people got a couple people almost got caught too much in that last year. You don't have to be perfect. That perfectionism troll we'll talk about. What else? The brown belt was massively successful last year. People really like the reframe of marketing, and this year it can be much more specific to those industries, which will be even more helpful. The black belt level was, to me, perhaps the most fun when people actually did real projects, and I've got another video indicating some of the projects that people did last year, just because they're super cool. So yes, you'll see those projects and get inspired maybe and see that this is a real stuff in the real world. So yeah, this year, trainers, coaches, yoga teachers, movement teachers, I think it's going to be even better than last year. So dive in, enjoy it, and I'll see you soon.